Hi guys, welcome along to Nardi Elder Gaming and Miss Survival Builds. So we're going to start on a new build today, and as we decided beforehand, we're going to be doing a cliff top build. So I've chosen this area here, so you can see it's up near the tunnel. So if we look on the map, we are, where are we? I think it's down here, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's this area here. The reason I've chosen this cliffside is because just up here we've got a water supply, and we're not far from anywhere that we might need to go to gather any kind of resources, even though we're going to be cheating on here and actually using the cheat menu in order to build. But this is where it is. So this is actually a complete new game, and of course the mist is going to come down straight away. So, yeah, as I said, this is a completely new game, so I don't have my trusty sidekick Leo with me at the moment, unfortunately. But we might have to get him a bit later. But what I do have is a truck. There we go, so in case I need to go off, to gather anything, I've got that at the ready. So, we're going to start straight away by choosing an area to put our first platform, which I think is going to be up here. So if I can place the first one down here, let's go straight in and find the first floor. Not quite sure why that was rotating then, but not to worry. So if we put that one there, we'll see if we can put another one on top of it. So what are we going to need for this? So I need a hammer, planks and nails. Where's the hammer? There it is. So we do some planks and some nails. Didn't take long for the mist to come in on this one. So we'll just get our initial floor done. There we go, so that's our start. Just want to have a quick look at what these bits are looking like. Just making sure that they will build up here. Right, it's not... I hate it when it does this. It's not snapping. Why is it not snapping? Right, if it's not going to snap, I'm going to have to remove this one and start again. So let's just get ourselves an axe. There's our first infected down there on the road. Right, let's try again. So we used that one last time, didn't we? This one's just dropping down each time. That's not helpful. So let's try... That's too high, isn't it? I wish they sort out this height adjustment. Just trying it with different settings to see if it'll work. Right, it's not going well. That's not gonna do what I want. So I'm sure it should be just the floor. I don't know why it's not linking. I don't want that one, that's in the wrong place. Get rid of that. And we'll build that one. Try again. Right. No, I don't get this. This doesn't work very well at all. This. It's really bad. I don't understand why it's doing that. Just out of interest, let's just try building a wall. I can knock the wall down again afterwards. Oh, that's the point. I haven't got enough backpacks now. What did I do with that? Did that have a log go? Here we go. Right. So we've got a wall. Let's see if it's going to work now. It still won't work. That's a shame. There's no way of doing all the backpacks. I didn't even think about that when I started it off, to be honest. There's no backpacks here either. And there's nothing for spawning it. Okay. The mist is clearing now. Had a double wall there for some reason. Right, so I'm not quite sure why this is not snapping on. Very frustrating, to be honest. So if I were to build that one there, would I be able to build anything on it? No, nothing's snapping at the moment. Maybe there's a setting I need to have a look at in a second. I don't recall having to do that beforehand, but you never know. But this is starting off to be a good position for it. So let's just have a quick look in the old settings. See, there's nothing for getting it to snap. Oh, that is really annoying. I hope they sort something out with that, because that's very annoying. I don't know why that will build that there. Just have a look. And I'll see if I can build anything onto that. So if I can build onto this, this is fine. There we go, so we can build onto that. That's okay, that's going to work. Work even better if I had some nails. Right, that's better. That's starting off now. Now I know this is going to look a little bit janky because there won't be like a flooring underneath the pylons. They're going to just float like that, which doesn't look great, I know, but we're limited by what the game can do. I can't get that to snap onto anything down there. That won't snap onto anything down here either. But it will snap on up there. And the floor won't snap onto anything apart from up there as well. So that's fine. So we're gonna build it like this, but we're not gonna worry about the jankiness. We just want it to look good at the end. So there's our start. So I'm going to take this wall away because I don't need this now. So we're going to make our main platforms. It's all going to be good. So we need to build quite a big base to it. I think I've got a double up there, so I'm going to have to sort that in a minute. Why is that not building? Oh, that's interesting. I've never even noticed that before. You can change between the two different types. Very interesting. It's definitely something I've been missing, and I'm going to need to... Hang on. Why is that one done like that? I knew that was going to be the wrong one. But we'll redo it, it's fine. There we go. Right, let's try that again. It's all good, we know what we're doing. Starting to get dark already. There we go. Right, so I need to get out there now. I think it's probably going to be too high for me to jump up. So I think we might need to... Can I get out round that way? There we go. Right, so it's starting off quite good. So I'm going to need another 2 platforms here. And I want a platform there and one in there to fill the gaps. So this is going to be quite an interesting build, I think. I want to make it look good from the ground as well. I'm going to need to build a barrier around there as well, because I don't want anything spawning in there. I'm getting thirsty. Right, there we go, we got a good platform. Let's just sort the food and water out. One of those. And one of those. That's got nothing in it, of course it hasn't. So let's have a can of Coke. Right, I'm going to need to build a recycling bin, because I don't want to keep carrying around stuff that I don't need. There we go, so I think that's the first thing we're going to do, just up in the corner here. If I can remember where it is. I don't think it was in with that. There it is. Right, so I need some metal and some components. There we go. So now I can get rid of anything I don't need. Right, that's good. So far we've got a good sized platform on the go. The only problem is I can't get down at the moment. Not to worry. So I think that's... I think I might need to bring it out one more. Mainly because I need a sort of veranda out there, don't I? So let's bring it out one more on each. And I'm going to have to chop those trees down as well. That's why I spawned in a chainsaw early on, because I knew I was going to need to do that. There we go, we're looking good. You know what we do need? That's coming up soon. Here, if I can find it. There we go. For some reason that was in weapons. There we go. So I don't actually want to sleep just yet, but I'll keep it ready. So there we are. That's a good decent size. So let's see if I can stick some walls up now. Better have windowed walls, I think. No, actually, that's no good. Just want a solid wall in there. I think I'll have a windowed one here. I know we're going to have some cliff face sticking out there, but that's alright. We can live with that. Another window there, window there, window there. And I think what we'll do is we'll have a doorway here. And then we'll do windows the rest of the way along, because we need visibility. There. So it's not a huge place, but it's still not bad. So we can come along here, walk out here, and we're on the veranda and we can see down. That tree needs to come down. Right, he's gone, so I'll have to go down there and chop down the stump to stop it from growing back. Right, so here we are, looking good so far. So let's start fleshing these out a little bit. I'm going to need planks. No, I'm not. I'm going to need logs, I mean. There's one wall done. What's the time now? 6 o'clock. I think we can actually sleep now, can't we? Let's go for our normal 12. There we go, it's not too bad. Right, so let's carry on building rather. And let's also have a drink. There we go. And if anyone watches this, if you come up with any ideas of things to do, don't forget to drop me a line. Let me know what you want to see in it, because I'm always open for new ideas to make these projects look a lot better. I'm really missing those extra slots. Is there definitely no way we can do that? No, I don't think there is there? That's a real big shame. What are these? A lot of this stuff I just haven't seen in the game. A lot of these weapons as well. Haven't seen before. That sword, definitely want that sword, that'd be awesome. There's nothing at all in the miscellaneous for it either. I expect there is a way of getting it, I just don't know what it is. That's a blueprint from something by the looks of it. There's a fuse. See, there's got to be a lot of ideas running through their heads for this game, because they've got stuff in here that's either not available or it's just not utilised yet. But it'll come in time. Right, anyway, let's carry on building. Now I've run out of nails. I definitely need to be able to get up on the roof of this one. Now, one good thing about this, when I drop stuff, when I was doing the lake lodge, if it went in the water I couldn't get it again, but here I can. Anything I drop I should be able to reclaim. We're getting there slowly. There we go. While I think about it, thanks to everybody who gave me the information on the chickens and how to sort them out and how to feed them. And yes, I know I was trying to put the feed into the water dispenser. I know. But you know, at the time I was just thinking, anything's got to work. That's not what I wanted. But I mean, to be honest, it was quite logical really, and I just wasn't thinking logical at the time. Just equip it like a weapon and then you can feed them. Right, so I've got a few planks, not many nails though. Right, so that's the front bit. So where am I going to put... I'm going to do this as a double-storied building. So let's think. If I move that for a minute, I can go there for the time being. And I'm going to put a staircase going up here. I'm sort of thinking on the fly at the moment. Let's see, where's the staircase? It's there. So I'm going to put it just here. Have I not got it? Yes, I have. Oh, I need a saw, that's why. Keep forgetting all this stuff. Each time I get something though, it's going to give me less space. But we'll have to live with it, because as I said, I don't know how to increase my inventory. Let's just get something to eat and something to drink. There we go, right, so I need another platform up here. Okay, why is it not letting me do that? Why is it not snapping that? Okay, it's all going weird again. Right, let me see if I just put a floor there. There we go, so that's done, and that leads down into the house. So if I wall that off, and I'll window that bit off. So I'll have windows all round. It's got to have plenty of visibility in this place. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, looks like we might have another mist event coming up. There we go, that should stop anything getting to me. There we go, it's looking good. It's looking good. So we can now go down here and have a look out on the veranda. I'm going to have to remove some of these trees. Because they would really be in the way where they are. Right, so I need to put floors up here now. There we go. I know some of these don't face the right way, but I'm not too worried about that. Don't like the flickering though. Don't really know why it flickers like that. I suppose it's probably because this one's facing a different direction. Let's just experiment a minute. and see if I can face it the other way. So let's try it again. So it's difficult to see because you can't see if that's going to be facing the right way or not. No, it's facing the wrong bloody way again. And the flickering's back. Right, so how can I do this and get it to face the right way? Let's try going in from here. Right, if it doesn't work, I'm going to have to leave it as is, I think. Yeah, it keeps doing it that way round. It won't change it, so there's not really much I can do about that. So we're just going to have to put up with the flickering ceiling. Unless I rebuild it all. See, these all went the right way, but that one didn't, and I don't understand why. It's going to bug me. Now I've lost me other plank. Not to worry. I can put that in from down this way, but is that going to go the right direction this time? Last attempt. I'm not trying anymore. No, gone the wrong way again. See, once you do that, it makes them all flicker. Here's a crazy idea. Let's see if I take this floor out. And then take this one out. And I'll build this floor first and see how this one turns out. Right, so let's try building this one first. Just see how it goes. Might not work, but you never know. We'll give it a go. No, it still goes the wrong way. Right, okay. I'm not going to worry about that anymore. Right, so it is what it is. Very annoying. Could be something to do with the way this wall is, to be honest. Right, so there's our doorway out. So now we need a way down. So what I'm planning on doing is putting a staircase down to a platform and then sort of running it down around two ways as such, if you get what I mean. Right, the only problem is can't see a way to get down there without getting damaged. Apart from that way. Excellent. Right. Let's move these logs out of the way. They can go here for a minute. So far it is looking good. Let's get the chainsaw out because I need to remove let's remove one of these. Remove this one. And I need to remove this one. Right, so I can build one there. Get some water and food again. First is the worst. First is the worst. Let's eat something anyway. That'll do me for the time being. So now I need the staircase. Let's try and get that straight. I think that should look good. There we go. It's nice and dark. Let's do our normal 12 hours. Right, now we just do a staircase here as well. I'm quite pleased so far with how this is working out. There we go, so straight up there, and we're in the lodge. So there's a little bit of cover from the trees, but we've still got a fairly good view. And then I think what I'll do along here is I'll have to gate it off. If I gate it right to the edge here, then nothing should be able to get to me from there. Got a lot of logs down there. I might have to collect those up in the vehicle. So let's just take these up for the time being, because I may need to use them for other things shortly. There's a plank sticking out there. So I'm just going to store them here. Yeah, I wanted to hit that one. Get rid of these branches. Alright, don't need those. Don't need those. I'll keep the other bits for now. See, in truth, I don't really need to fence all that area off. I could just fence this bit off, and then nothing would be able to get in. Not that I think anything's going to get to me there anyway. But so far, it's looking good. I'm quite pleased with most of it. Not that fucking flickering though. So I just need to build the walls around the back now. Window. I'll do one window there, and the rest is just going to be walls. Have to build that one afterwards, I think. Right, so let's go and grab some logs. Let's just get a quick drink. Go for a different one this time. got through all those logs pretty quick. I thought I had more than that. Not to worry. It's all good. Oops. Right, see if it'll let me put a wall in here now. Doesn't like it, does it? No, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's see if we can build a floor there. Then once that's done, I can delete this floor. There we go. And let's put the wall in. I've got everything I need. Why is it? Oh, my hammer's knackered. That's better. Even though he's using a wrench. There we go. So we've now got the upper floor done. I'm sort of tempted to put another floor up there, but just have it as like a an observation area, but I don't really need it, do I? Because that's what I've made this area for. So no, I don't think I need to do that. I think what we need to do though is nip down and have a look at the roadside view. Might have to make a better way down to get to the truck. As you can see, I'm using the standard red truck this time. Trying to get a good view for a thumbnail. That looks alright. Yeah, I like that. So I think what I'll do is I'll just quickly get out, and I want to gather up all these logs. So I can take those back up and start using them. be an even better thumbnail, couldn't it? Love it. Right. Right, that's those picked up, so we can now take the truck back. Don't worry about that, that's fine. Right, so let's find our way back up. So it's not actually too bad to get back up to this. I thought it was going to be a lot harder, a lot more sort of climbing about, but it's not. It's all good. So there we go. So I think we're going to end that one at this point, because I think we've accomplished quite a lot. And then when we come back on the next one, we'll flesh it out a bit. We'll get the doors in, we'll get the ceilings finished. We'll see what kind of roof we can get on there. And then we'll start fencing all this off. So I can put fences all the way along here. And I can literally just fence it off here and nothing will be able to get up to me. So it's all good, but I may well still fence that bottom bit off as well. And then we'll start fleshing it out with the amenities, all the stuff we need. So there we go. So if you want to join me for the next one, and if you've got any ideas, you know, drop them into the comments and we'll see what we can do with it. So remember to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and all that jazz, and I will see you on the flip side. I'll catch you all later.